If you were to see me in person, the first thing that you would notice about me is most likely my height because I am looking down on you. I am technically 5'11", but I consider myself 6 foot simply because if I am going to be tall, I would like to have passed the 5 foot range. Now, growing up with parents who were over 6 feet tall, I began to get used to the phrase, wow, you're gonna be so tall when you're older. At the time, I would just smile and nod my head like any little kid would do. As I grew older, I would be overcome by the excitement of getting dressed up for special events. Without a second thought, I would ask, do I get to wear heels? The answer would always be no until I attended my first wedding at age 11. I wore a pair of white floral petite heels and felt over the moon until I was told, you shouldn't be wearing heels, you're so tall already. I thought to myself, why not? Why am I not allowed to feel as confident and as proud as everyone else? For the rest of the night, I danced around barefoot, feeling incomplete. The abandoned heels were left under the dining table, and I felt envious as I heard heels clatter on the marble floor. Initially, these little pumps had given me an adrenaline rush, allowing me to walk with my head up high and my chest out proud. Yet, this feeling was stripped away from me in a flash. I never understood why people would always tell me to make myself smaller than I wanted to be. I grew up constantly wanting to please people in life, whether that be my parents, family members, teachers, even my friends. It wasn't until my junior year in high school that I realized that I did not know who I was. Now, this may seem funny because many kids my age are still figuring out who they are. But I had spent my whole life looking for other people's opinions and trying to please others that I had completely lost myself in the process. I struggled with this idea for quite some time until I modeled in my first fashion show. I was surrounded by strong, powerful women who were taller than me, still wearing 6-inch stilettos, and I felt on top of the world. This newfound confidence elicited a new perspective and made me realize I was unique because I got to see the world from a new angle, a higher angle. The confident attitude I now bring creates a more inclusive and positive environment because people are open to new ideas when they are in a comfortable space. Having struggled with this characteristic for many years made me understand this was not an obstacle to overcome, but an asset that I need to embrace. I was more willing to express my ideas to others, try for new things, and just be more open in general. With this new confidence, I started putting myself out there. I tried out for an officer of the Valhalla dance team, I interviewed to become a Norse crew leader, and I even asked for a position as a teacher at my dance studio. You may just call me lucky that I ended up getting all three of those positions, but I credit my confidence level. I am now a leader in more ways than one, and I like to share my stories and ideas with others so they can grow their confidence too. If you are without this necessary quality, you'll be limiting yourself from possibilities in life. The first step to achieve confidence is simply trying, making the effort to put yourself out there. If you keep telling yourself that you are confident, then you will soon start to believe it, and eventually you will be that person. That is what I encourage you to do in these next steps of our lives, whether that is university, trade school, or even getting a job. Be confident in what you are doing and do not care about what others say. Advice is good from people you care about, but it is also good to separate yourself from others' opinions once in a while. I used to compare myself to others on a daily basis. Why am I not small enough? Why am I not good enough? This and that. These little comments seem minor, but make a big difference overall. All of these small comments add up and cancel out all the good things you say about yourself. Stop these negative comments at the source and change it to a positive one. I want you to stop right now and think about yourself and come up with at least 3 things that you love about yourself. If this takes more than 5 seconds, then you are not paying enough attention to yourself. Every one of you has something amazing about yourself, and you just have not practiced thinking about those things. I started focusing on myself, my own strengths and weaknesses, and how I could use them to make me a better person. Each and every human is so entirely different that there is no reason to compare yourself. I embrace my tallness now, along with the rest of my traits, with a sense of pride. Standing tall is not a limitation. Rather, this trait provides confidence not just within myself, but a sense of security within others. Have the confidence to do what you love and to not let anyone stop you on your way there.